guys, welcome to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well. I wanted to share some of the succulents I have been getting from my Leaf and Clay subscription club that I'm still part of. I haven't been able to share any in the last couple months, and I'm gonna apologize right now if I start coughing in the middle of filming. I have gotten that summer cold and sinus congestion and chest congestion, and it's annoying. As you can see, or hear, actually. So anyways, I'm continuing to get my Leaf and Clay monthly succulent subscription. I'm still very happy with the succulents that I'm getting. It's $16. You get 3 succulents every month. That includes shipping, and so far so good. I think I started this in February, so February, March, April, May, June, July. I've gotten 6 shipments, 7 shipments actually. That's 21 succulents, and in the 21 succulents, I've only lost 2, and that's only my own fault, I'm thinking. On the way to a third, which I'll show you in a minute. Anyways, let's start with these that I got in July. This is the infamous, I say infamous because everybody knows, and oh, he's looking a little ragged because he's been kind of sitting in the box. It's very sad. He's been sitting in the box for over a week. So unfortunately, he's a little dried out, and he is needing some tender loving care. But that is the Pearl von Nuremberg, ECHEVERIA Pearl von Nuremberg. I'm hoping the lighting and everything. I'm trying to sit at the edge of my lanai screen so that you can get a good view of him. I do have one of these already, and he is outside my lanai, planted in the ground and growing phenomenally. And so that is a testament that they can handle the bright sunlight and so far the rainy weather that we're having. We are in the rainy season right now. So that's the ECHEVERIA Pearl von Nuremberg. Okay, and also in my July shipment, I received this strange guy, and I have to, he's a little wrinkled up too, but you can see their roots come in really good condition. They're a decent size. Here's a little dried up leaf. Okay, this is called, I have to actually read it because I had to look these up. Unfortunately, they sent me the wrong paper this time, and I thought, oh no, I got all the same succulents as last month. What is that? But it wasn't. It was just a misprint on the paper. And so I just went online to their website and looked up what I got. This beauty is called, and he's got like this funky, bubbly kind of leaf. He's really interesting. He is called a Titanopsis jewel plant. And looking him up, he is in the living stone family. And, well, I have 3 living stones. One not doing so well, 1 doing really good, 2 doing really good. And actually, I had 4. I lost 1, overwatered it. So this is Titanopsis jewel plant. They're supposed to have beautiful yellow flowers in fall and winter, so we'll see how that goes. Also a little dried up and ready for some water. Very pretty. And then the third one is something that I had at one point, and I don't know. I don't remember it dying, but I also can't find it. So that's interesting. And that is, oh, and got quite a lot of them, which I'm so happy about. The CRASSULA string of buttons. Very pretty. Very pretty. They look pretty good. They're pretty hardy. And I got 4 nice pieces. So I know these will have a beautiful red tinged edge when the weather cools off, as we head into late fall and winter. For me here, more like winter. So yeah, very pretty. Crassula string of buttons. These are very easy to propagate also by taking top cuttings and then just letting the top cuttings root and then letting the stem area regrow. So that's those three. Crassula string of buttons, this Titanopsis jewel, and the ECHEVERIA Pearl von Nuremberg. And he does look a little sad, but he'll recuperate. Okay, that was my July shipment. In June, when I was extremely busy and all that, in May, whatever, I had gotten a shipment. One of them was an ECHEVERIA Allegra. And I don't know what I did with that guy. ECHEVERIA Allegra. I don't remember if I forgot to stick him in some soil before I went on my trip or what the heck happened. But that was June and things were crazy. Okay. The second one that I got in June was this CRASSULA Silver Springtime. That's this guy right here, and he's a little bent over and a little dried out. This apparently is a hybrid between CRASSULA Springtime and CRASSULA Morgan's Beauty. I don't know what either one of those look like, but this is the CRASSULA Silver Springtime. Now, I already had him potted up. You can see I'm pulling a bunch of dead leaves off here. I don't know what's going on with that. But I feel like this one pot that I have stuck a whole bunch of succulents in, I think I have too much turfus in there, and I feel like they're not getting any soil, and they're not getting any moisture. That's where I'm trying to go with this. You can see I just pulled this out of the pot before I started filming, and he's just all dried up. Yet when I stick my moisture meter in there, it says that the soil is damp. So I'm thinking I'm going to have to pull that pot, and I'm going to show it to you actually, and like dig out the first couple of inches and get some more soil in there. He's pretty. He is actually, he'll become very top heavy. So, and then they fall over. So I don't know what that means in growing condition. I can see this one's already a little loosey-goosey. So I don't know. I'm thinking I just might put him in a pot of his own. Okay. And the other one that I had gotten in June is this CRASSULA mesembryanthemoides, if that's the right way to pronounce it. And that is this guy right here. He's so pretty. Lighting is a little off. It is this guy right here. CRASSULA mesembryanthemoides. I hope I'm saying that right. It's a very long name. An upright grower. He's got fuzzy leaves. Lots of rosette-like clusters. Very pretty. And this is the pot I'm talking about. If you recall on any of my older videos, this actually had that yellow crown of thorns that I just struggled with. I struggled with that thing. It seemed like it was rotting. It just wasn't growing. I trimmed it. Excuse me. Hello, Desi. Say hello. So I pulled it out. I've stuck it in a pot outside in my garden. I'm at the point where I really don't care what happens to it. And so I stuck a whole bunch of other succulents that I had in here. This topsy-turvy, which is doing very nicely. These were already in here. I've forgotten the names, but even these have had a weird way of growing. All the lower leaves, if you can see that, all the lower leaves fell off one by one, and I really wasn't watering them very much. But yet it grew beautiful new top rosettes on each one of them. But these guys over here, and by God, I have to go find my notes because I can't remember what these were either. SEDUM, Sorrento, I don't remember. They're growing very, very nicely. So, I don't know. I just feel like this pot, I moved its location. It's getting an extra hour of sun. The propeller plant here, he wasn't growing at all where I had him, so I stuck him in here in the center. Let's see how he does. The CRASSULA campfire, I rescued these two pieces from outside my lanai. They were just getting too much water. They were rotting. So I cut those tips off and I stuck them in my propagating box. And now they grew some nice roots and I stuck them in this pot here. And then my Portulacaria afra variegated has just never grown. So I have one piece here and I stuck another piece outside. I'll share that update another day. Back here I have that autumn flame ECHEVERIA, which I had in the ground. Grew beautiful and now is struggling with all of the rain. So I beheaded him and rooted him and stuck him in here, and he seems to be growing very nicely. And then this succulent over here, well, let's see if we can turn it. This was given to me by somebody. It was a job I did, and they gave these plants away as little gifts. I have no idea what it is. So I haven't Googled it yet, but if you know what that is, shoot me a comment and let me know. So yeah, this pot, I feel like I said, has too much turfus. I think as I was trying to adjust for that yellow crown of thorns, I was adding more turfus because it was rotting so much. I feel like now there's no organic material down in here close enough to the roots. See, if I dig away, that's all you're getting is turfus. Like there's hardly any soil at all. So part of my project today will be getting a lot of this out, getting some soil, and revamping this a little. And unfortunately, I can't remember the name of this little beauty. He's drying up, and I think it's for the same reason. I got him in North Carolina, and I have no idea what it was called. It had no name. It was real pretty, with these pretty little dainty pink and green flowers, but you can see he is a dried up mess. And I also think, again, it's because of how the soil and the turfus is distributed in this pot. So anyways, so that's it for my unboxing, my new succulents. In May, I'm trying to remember what the heck I got in May. Oh, I remember now. May, I got this guy. It's a Turgida. I stuck him over here where he's getting very little filtered light. This is something Turgida. He's very happy here. He's got lots of new growth. Right there in the center. Very pleased with him, so I'm going to leave him exactly where he is. And you know, part of growing plants is the challenge of learning what they like, what they don't like, how much water, how little water, what kind of soil, what kind of microenvironment. And, you know, sometimes things work out and sometimes things do not. So that's definitely what I'm finding out with a lot of my succulents, what works, what doesn't, and, you know, just keep plugging along. So I had gotten that guy in May, something else I can't remember, and then the Adromischus key lime, or bear paw. And I am just not doing okay with this bear paw. So I stuck him here in my propagation area. And I'm definitely going to be doing a video on this. And I'm leaving him alone and hope that he recuperates a little bit. I see 2 new leaf growths in here, but every other leaf fell off. And I've got them sitting here hoping that these will propagate like most other succulent leaves do. And I don't remember what the last one was, to be truthful with you. I could go find my paper, but I really don't remember what it was. Anyways, that's it for today, guys. I think I'm going to continue this leaf and clay subscription for the full year till February of 2020. And then I think from there, we're going to call it quits. It's definitely something worth looking into if you're interested in expanding your succulent collection. And being able to make new succulents from the ones that you buy. That's definitely a plus. Outside of that, you know, I lost my train of thought. And I did good. I really didn't cough. My dog is choking. What's the matter? Old man. All right, guys, that's it. There was a picture again of my July leaf and clay succulents. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Remember, stay healthy, stay happy, and keep planting. See ya.